ASMR channel. Or if you're new, welcome in. In front of me, I have a Overwatch Guess the Hero quiz or minigame. Because the previous one I did, someone mentioned that it was out of date. So I scrounged around the internet to find some sort of minigame or quiz that was up to date as far as the Overwatch 2 official website goes. On the website it says that as of right now there are currently 42 playable characters in Overwatch 2, and this quiz that took me a pretty decently long time to find also has 42 heroes on it. So thank you very much to the person who commented on my video making the point that the quiz that I did was out of date. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, one and all, let us finally right our wrong, and let's get right into it. So I am going to change this into practice mode here, and let's go with the percentage. I always like seeing 100%. It makes me feel accomplished, even though, 42 out of 42 is the same thing. It just hits you a little more when it's in a percentage. When it says 100%, it makes you feel accomplished, and I like that. So let's get into this. Okay, first we have Anna. Anna is a support character, and her ultimate ability is the Nano Boost. She is synergized very well with the character that I played the most. You guessed it, the Cyborg Ninja, who I'm sure we will get to in just a bit, but oh, and would you look at that, they're right next to each other. Maybe because they synergize so well. I don't know. But okay, so Anna, our first is Anna, and there she is. Would you look at that? Next up is Hanzo. Hanzo is a DPS character. He can one-shot headshot most people with a fully charged arrow. I believe most support and DPS heroes are able to be one-shot by a fully charged Hanzo arrow. At least that's what it was when I stopped playing the game. And as we know from the previous video, Hanzo is the brother to probably my favorite character in the game. So, Hanzo is right here. Next up, we have Soldier 76. Soldier 76. And his ultimate ability is the tactical visor. The Tracer. It basically auto-locks him to anybody he wants to while he's looking at them. It literally gives him aimbot. And he is a very reliable hit scan in case there is someone like her or someone like her in the sky. So Soldier 76 is right here. Next is Hazard. Now, apparently this is the newest playable hero that Overwatch has released, and he is the only character that I do not recognize. So that makes it relatively easy, because out of all of these characters here, the only one I do not recognize is this guy right here. Now, I have no idea what his abilities are, but I'm going to place a good bet that this right here is Hazard. Let's try. There we go. Okay. Now, Juno. I did happen to see Juno's release on YouTube. She is a support character, and I believe her ultimate ability gives players increased damage, I believe. But Juno is in a space suit, and she floats around. It's very cool, and I believe this is Juno right here. Yep. Next is Tracer, someone that I think the entire fan base knows and loves, and even people who don't play Overwatch know Tracer, and she is right here. Next up we have Baptiste, and Baptiste has an amplification matrix. I believe we refer to it as window, and it amplifies every projectile that goes through it on your team, and it amplifies the amount of basically, it just hurts, and it hurts a lot, trust me. When you get hit with something through his window, man, it hits like a train. Let me tell, like a freight train. And he has another ability. We call it Lamp. I believe it's the immortality field, I think. And as long as the lamp is up and you're standing within its radius, you literally cannot die. So you have to shoot the lamp, and then that will make them vulnerable again to shoot them and to end them. Okay, so Baptiste right here. Next, Mercy. Okay, everybody knows and loves Mercy. Her ultimate ability is Valkyrie, and she gets wings, and she's able to fly wherever she pleases while healing or amplifying or shooting her pistol at people for fun. And she is right here. Next is Reinhardt. One of a fan favorite tank, I think. I think lore-wise, he's one of my favorites. He has a very cool story behind him. But Reinhardt is right here. Next, Zenyatta. If I'm not mistaken, the cyborg ninja went to go train under Zenyatta because because in some of the voice lines, he refers to Zenyatta as a master. I believe so. But I'm pretty positive that he did train under Zenyatta for something. And Zenyatta is very fun to play. His ultimate ability is Transcendence, and it just basically heals everyone within the radius a significant amount and makes you pretty much invincible for that time. And it makes Zenyatta completely invincible during that time unless you get knocked off, the map or something. But other than that, you're invincible. So Zenyatta is right here. Next, Brigitte. I believe she is Reinhardt's niece. I think. I'm not sure, but I think she's related to Reinhardt in some way, but she's really annoying. Rally to the Flag is just... with her Shield Bash stun ability and knockback, with her Lance or Mace or whatever she's swinging around there, but there is Brigitte. Next is Orisa. And she is right there. Lucy. Let's drop the beat. Lucio is right here. His ultimate ability is Sound Barrier. It gives you an incredible amount of shield that slowly decreases over time. Lucio. Next is Torbjorn. His ultimate is Molten Core, and I believe he just spews out lava wherever you aim it, which stays on the floor and does lots of pain over time if you are to step in it. So Torbjorn is right here. Next is Ashe. Where is she? Ah, there she is. Next up on our list is Sigma. Okay, and he is right here. Next, Junkrat. His ultimate ability is Riptire, and it does huge damage. It's literally just a wheel full of explosives with spikes in it, so you can ride up walls if you hold the jump button down, I believe. You'll be able to wall climb, which makes for some really nice highlights of his ultimate. So this is Junkrat. Roadhog. His ultimate ability is Whole Hog. He basically puts a meat grinder. He basically turns his primary into a meat grinder full of scrap metal, and he just spits it out at you, and it knocks you the opposite direction, and it does big damage, especially when he gets you up against some sort of obstacle, and he just sits there spraying all that metal. It does a lot of damage, so this is Roadhog right here. Next is Sombra. Everybody hates going against her. Nobody likes her. There she is, right there. Her ultimate is EMP. Next is Venture. I do not know what her ultimate is called, but it's annoying and it does a lot of damage. And they are right here. Next, Illari. Illari is a support hero. I don't believe I've played her, but this is her. Next, Junker Queen. There we are. Next is Doomfist. His ultimate ability is Meteor Strike. He becomes invulnerable in the air and then crashes back down and does big damage. wherever he lands. And he is right here. Next up on the list we have Mauga, who wields 2 ginormous mini guns. And if you get too close to him, they do a lot of damage, so be careful with that. But Mauga is this handsome looking fella right here. Next is Farah. Oh, always in the sky with her jetpack and rocket launcher. Farah, right here, right here. Next is Life Weaver. Life Weaver, Life Weaver, Life Weaver. Ah, here we go. Life Weaver, look at him. He's mocking us. Look at his pose. He just mocks everybody. There he is. Okay, next is, oh, everybody knows who this is. Boom. Next is Moira. Moira, 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 and there she is. Her ultimate ability is Coalescence. And it does a lot of damage, but it also heals. And apparently some Moira players do not understand that their ultimate heals people, because they only use it for DPS. Anyways, next up, my favorite, the person that I sank the most hours into, my boy. I love you. You served me well during my Overwatch days. I appreciate you. Next up is everybody's favorite whimsical robot, Bastion. There we go. Next up is Symmetra, the car wash queen. If you know, you know. And she is right here. Wrecking ball, wrecking ball, wrecking ball, wrecking ball. Look at that little hamster. Look at that little hamster. Next up is May. I believe most people know May. She's an ice-wielding lady. And she will freeze you. And it's very annoying. But there she is right there. Next up we have Ramatra, this very cool looking robot here. I believe he is... Actually, I'm not sure. I don't know if he's an Omnix or not, but he's cool. He's huge. And he does a lot of damage. So there he is. Next up, Cassidy, or as he was formerly known as, McCree. It's high noon. There he is. Zarya. Ooh. Her ultimate is Graviton Surge. She basically spits out a black hole, and you just get sucked up into it. Nothing you can really do about that one. Next up, Widowmaker, 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 Widowmaker. Self-explanatory. I think most people know who Widowmaker is. Winston, everybody's favorite monkey or gorilla. I don't know. Everyone's favorite primate. He is my MVP. He is the MVP. Most valuable primate. That's him, people. Love my boy Winston. Next up is Kiriko. Kiriko. I think she might be cousins with Hanzo and Genji. I'm not sure if she's related to them, but she definitely knows both of them in some way. I'm not positive, but this is Kiriko right here. Next, Sojourn. She has a railgun that does huge damage if it gets charged up and she hits you in the head. Basically, watch out for her. If the person knows what they're doing on her, I'll pray for you. Anyways, here she is. Next up, we have Reaper. Honestly, one of the coolest characters in the game, in my opinion. Just the way he looks, the way his voice actor plays him, his voice lines, his ultimate, his abilities, his weapons. You know, just all around very cool character. And here he is right here. Last but not least is Echo, the jack of all trades, literally, because her ultimate she can turn into any one of these characters on the board and use their abilities. And then she can use any of their ultimates just willy-nilly. It's so crazy, but watch out for an Echo player that knows what they're doing. And she is there. Bang. And look at that. Look at that. You got 100% a genius level Einstein. That is what I like to see. And that will also mark the end of the redone, but now correctly updated Overwatch Name That Hero quiz. Once again, thank you so much for whoever mentioned the comment and pointed out that the last one was out of date. I hope this quiz fixed the mistake that I made in the previous video. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking the video or dropping a subscription or dropping a comment letting me know what you think, letting me know if there's anything I could improve upon, letting me know if there's anything you would like to see in the future with these videos. Anything at all. Don't be afraid to share. But hopefully I will catch you guys in